Hello my dear learners, a very good morning everyone. I am Shashank and I welcome you all on English Medium Prep by Exampur. So students, as you all know, कि Sunday I have already announced that today we are going to discuss the Modern India Marathon. So here I am with the session guys, and it is not only for the JCA examination. JCA, it is a very big examination coming from the side of Supreme Court, but it is equally important for your CGL, CHSL, RRB also for group D examination. So it is such a topic that I have chosen which is equally important for your all exam. So students, first of all, please confirm your attendance, then we are going to start the session. So please confirm your attendance guys, and then we are going to start it, and this will be the marathon of modern India. And modern India is such a topic from where in every exam, no matter you are preparing for any exam including civil services, the questions come from this particular topic. So it is a very demanding topic of Indian history. So it's a very demanding topic of Indian history guys, that is the marathon of modern India. So modern India is such a topic which is highly important for all examination. So students, now let's start the session. So let's start the session of today. Let's start the session guys, and here is the first. Before I should start the session, guys, I will request every one of you to please download the Exampur app. So please download Okay, now guys, my voice should be audible to everyone. Now my voice should be audible. Is it audible to everyone? Now guys, my voice should be audible to everyone. अच्छा, आप सबको आवाज आ रही होगी? Actually, battery of the mic was discharged. Therefore, now the voice was not, due to which the voice was not coming. Now I changed the battery, so I hope the voice I should be audible and completely visible to everyone. So now I think I should be audible and visible to everyone. The battery was discharged, therefore you were not able to listen the voice. So that happens guys sometime. This is just a technical thing. So just now I think my voice is audible. Now again let me explain this thing because of non-coming of the voice. The question was who among the following was connected with the blue water policy? Blue water policy means the policy to control the trade of Indian Ocean that was introduced by Portuguese, and that was introduced by Francisco de Almeida, who was the first governor of Portuguese in India. Now, if I talk about Albuquerque, what he did, he cleared his political ambition that they are not only to trade in India, they have their political ambitions also. And in order to fulfill that political ambition in 1510, he annexed Goa from Sultan of Bijapur, because once you will control Goa, you can keep the eye on the whole Arabian Sea. Other than this, he prohibited sati system in Goa. Prohibition of sati system was not a social reform step. It was to promote the Portuguese men to marry Indian widows, because once a female become widow, she was deprived of her rights and responsibilities. So once the Portuguese men will marry the Indian widows, so the population of Portuguese will increase in India. And once the population will increase, it will be better for them to rule. Other than this guys, if I talk about Dupleix was a French governor, and he is considered as the father of subsidiary alliance, which was later adopted by Lord Wellesley. Other than this guys, the next we have Robert Clive. Robert Clive, he fought Battle of Plassey in 1757. He was the company commander of the British Army. Other than this, he introduced the diarchy in Bengal from 1765 to 1772. And diarchy means that the whole administrative system was divided into two heads. One was administration, that was give law and order, which was given to Nawab of Bengal, and second was revenue, which was kept by British East India Company. So that we have discussed in the first question, that is all about the person who introduced the blue water policy. Now I think I should be properly audible and visible to everyone. And guys, now we will be moving to the next question. Now we will be moving to the next question. Now come to the next question guys, and your timer is running. Which of the following was the Emperor of India when British East India Company was formed? So when British East India Company was formed, who was the Emperor of India? Is it Akbar, is it Jahangir, is it Shah Jahan, or is it Aurangzeb? So who was the Emperor of India when British East India Company was formed? Now the timer is also running guys, so you have to answer within time. So 20-second timer is well enough, and that much is needed for your exam also. Okay, very good. So that is option B. Students are going with option B. Now guys, option B is wrong, because the question is British East India Company was formed. So British East India Company was formed on 31st December 1600 AD by John Watt, and George White. John Watt and George White, and it was did by Akbar. So that was did by Akbar, because Akbar was ruling from 1556 to 1605, and in 1608 when they came to India, they were At that point of time, Captain Hawkins landed in Surat. Captain Hawkins landed in Surat. So at that point of time, the king was Jahangir, and he was the, you can say he was the ambassador of James I. He was the ambassador of the British king James I. Therefore, correct answer will be, guys, Akbar. So when Akbar was ruling in India from 1556 to 1605, British East India Company was formed, and once British East India Company representative Captain Hawkins came to India, at that point of time the king was Jahangir, because Akbar died in 1605 and they came in 1608, and with the ship they came. The name of the ship was Hector. So you can remember, guys, the name of the ship through which Captain Hawkins came to India, that was Hector. And once Captain Hawkins came to India, he started communicated with Jahangir in Persian. Communicated with Jahangir in Persian. So he was given the title of English Khan. So he was given the title of English Khan by Jahangir. Therefore, correct answer will be option A, that is Akbar. So Akbar introduced during the time of Akbar, British East India Company was formed. So correct answer will be option A. I hope it should be clear to all of you. During Shah Jahan Aurangzeb, already British East India Company entered and started, but during the time of Aurangzeb, they did not have the ambition to politically interfere in the Indian politics, because Mughals at that point of time, they were very strong. So they were in the role of traders only. Now guys, let's move to the next question. Next question we have ki consider the following statements. Consider the following statement. First is ki Robert Clive was the first Governor General of Bengal. William Bentinck was the first Governor General of India. So, which of the following statement is or above is or are correct? Is it only one, only two, both one and two, neither one nor two? Okay, so both 1 and 2 it is, but correct answer, guys, first of all, see, Robert Clive was the first governor of Bengal. So he was not Governor General, he was Governor of Bengal. And through regulating act of 1773, Warren Hastings became the Governor General of Bengal. So through regulating act of 1773, Warren Hastings became the Governor General of Bengal. So first statement is wrong, guys. If it is Warren Hastings, then it will be correct statement. Now the next thing we have. So through regulating act of 1773, I will write regulating act of 1773, Warren Hastings became Governor General of Bengal. So through regulating act 1773, Warren Hastings became the Governor General. So first statement is wrong. Second statement says that William Bentinck was the first Governor General of India. See, this statement is correct because through Charter Act of 1833, Governor General of Bengal was declared as Governor General of India. So Governor General of Bengal was declared as Governor General of India. So guys, correct answer will be option B. Correct answer will be option B. Therefore, correct answer will be option B. Second, therefore, option B, that is only second, is the correct answer. Therefore, correct answer will be option B. I hope it is clear. Charter Act of 1833, Governor General of Bengal was declared as Governor General of India, and GG stands for Governor General. So GG stands for Governor General. GG stands for Governor General. So correct answer will be option B. Now guys, let's move to the next question. Next question, we have very easy question. The revolt of 1857 occurred during the time of which governor? That should be Governor General. That should not be governor. That should be Governor General. That should be Governor General. So revolt of 1857 occurred during the regime of which Governor General? Is it Lord Wellesley, Lord Minto II, Lord Cornwallis, or none of the above? So when revolt of 1857 outbroke, who was the Governor General of India? That's a very simple question to answer guys. For you people, it's very simple question. So who was the Governor General? Okay, Naveen Indian is saying Lord Canning. Okay, guys, the correct answer is option D. That is Lord Canning. Very good. So that is Lord Canning. Very easy question it was, and he was the Governor General from 1856 to 1862. And if I divide his time period, he was Governor General from 1856 to 1858. 1856 to 1858, and Viceroy from 1858 to 1862. So he was the last Governor General and first Viceroy of India. Last Governor General and first Viceroy of India, that was Lord Canning. Lord Wellesley, 1798, started subsidiary alliance. Then Lord Minto II, Morley Minto reform. During his time period in 1906, Muslim League formed. Muslim League formed. Lord Cornwallis, father of Indian civil services. 1793 started civil services. So he is called father of Indian civil service. Therefore, correct answer will be what? It will be, correct answer will be option D, that is none of the above. Correct answer is Lord Canning, last Governor General and first Viceroy of India. So Muslim League subsidiary alliance, that was also applicable to Mysore in 1799 when Tipu Sultan died. So Wadiyar dynasty again came to power, and Wadiyar dynasty signed subsidiary alliance with British East India Company. That means in the after 4th Anglo-Mysore War, and 4th Anglo-Mysore War, Tipu Sultan died. So in 1799, 4th Anglo-Mysore War. Tipu died, and it is said that he died because the gate of the fort of Srirangapatnam was opened, and once the gate of the fort of Srirangapatnam opened, the whole British army went inside, and there was a very devastating war in which Tipu Sultan died. and the gate of the fort of Srirangapatnam was being opened by one of the minister. He was again later he proved betrayer, and that was Mir Sadiq. So Mir Sadiq opened the gate of fort of Srirangapatnam, due to which the British army entered and finally Tipu Sultan died. So the traitor was Mir Sadiq. Traitor was Mir Sadiq, who opened the gate of fort of Srirangapatnam, and after this war Tipu Sultan died. Therefore guys, correct answer will be option D, that is none of the above. The correct answer will be Lord Canning. And after this 1857 the time period of British East India Company came to end and power was transferred to British Crown. So correct answer will be guys option D. Now let's move to the next question. Next question is very good question guys, ki who wrote the book Duty of the Ages? So out of this four, who wrote the book Duty of the Ages? Is it Lord Warren Hastings, Lord Wellesley, William Bentinck or Ripon? Who wrote the book Duty of the Ages? Duty of the Ages book. The book Duty of Ages. Warren Hastings, Wellesley, William Bentinck, Ripon. Okay, let's see the correct answer guys. Duty of the Ages, that book was written by Lord Ripon. Lord Ripon, he wrote the book Duty of the Ages because he wanted to wanted to write the experiences that he gained in India as a viceroy. He was the viceroy from 1880 to 1884, and he was a very liberal viceroy of India. Very liberal viceroy. He introduced many reforms in India. Like in 1882, he started local self-government. Local self-government, he introduced he removed Vernacular Press Act. Introduced 1883. There was a very big controversy about Ilbert Bill. Ilbert Bill controversy came, after which he went from India and he wrote the book Duty of the Ages about the experiences that he gained in India as a viceroy. Other than this, Warren Hastings. Warren Hastings was the process of impeachment started against Warren Hastings, but it was not proved. So process of impeachment started against Warren Hastings, started against him. Now Wellesley, known for the subsidiary alliance. Fourth Anglo-Mysore War. And establishment of Fort William College at Calcutta. Next, William Bentinck, he is always remembered for anti-sati law that he introduced in 1829 AD. Therefore, correct answer will be Lord Ripon. So I have written the important achievements of all the Governor Generals. And Warren Hastings, through his time period, through Regulating Act of 1773, Regulating Act of 1773, in 1774, Supreme Court was established in Calcutta. Supreme Court was established in Calcutta. So correct answer will be guys option A, that is Warren Hastings. Census. Now very good question Naveen. Census. Census guys, if I talk about census, so in 1872 first census and 1881 first regular census. census that happens after every 10 years. So census guys, the first census started during the time of Lord Mayo, 1869 to 1872, and regular census during the time of Lord Ripon, 1880 to 1884. I hope the problem with census, the concern with census is clear. Both thing I have discussed, census 1872 first census, 1881 regular census. So I hope it is clear to all of you guys. Okay, I hope Naveen your concern is being sorted about census. First census during the time of Lord Mayo, regular census during the time of Ripon. What is the difference between 1872? See, only the difference is a word. Only the difference is a word. Only the difference is a word, that is regular. Regular census is conducted after every 10 years. So it was the first attempt to do the census. So in 1872 it was the first attempt to do the census. Let's calculate the population. But after a regular interval of 10 years, that was started by Lord Ripon. So after every 10 years the census is conducted. Now you should remember that the year which ends with 1, at this year census is conducted. So last census was of 2021, but due to the COVID situation census did not happen. So the year which ends with 1, at that year census is calculated. So if it is regular census, if the question says regular census, then your answer will be Ripon, and if it says census, no regular word, then your answer will be Mayo, because for that during the time of Mayo it was an attempt to calculate the population, but in 1872 regularly the census was being conducted. So in 1881 from where regular census was conducted, that was after every 10 years. So that was after every 10 years. I hope the difference it is clear. I hope your difference is clear, Naveen, and you must have understood also. So after every 10 years regular, first attempt to calculate the census, that was in 1872. So I hope it is clear to all of you guys. So is it clear to all of you? Okay, so I hope Naveen it is also cleared about census and regular census. Regular mean after every 10 years. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Next question is कि Awadh was annexed to British Empire by which policy? So Awadh was annexed by British Empire due to which policy? Is it the policy of subsidiary alliance, policy of doctrine of lapse, by declaring state as maladministered, or by waging war? Waging war means initiating war against Awadh. So how this Awadh was being annexed by British Empire? How this Awadh was being annexed by British Empire? This is the question. Okay guys, so if I talk about Awadh, Awadh it is the present Lucknow area. So Awadh guys, it is the present Lucknow area, and doctrine of lapse that was introduced in 1848 by Lord Dalhousie. And if I talk about guys Awadh, the Nawab of Awadh was Wajid Ali Shah. Wajid Ali Shah and his wife, that is Begum Hazrat Mahal. They have their own biological child, that was Birjis. Qadir. That was Birjis Qadir. So since Birjis Qadir was their own biological son, therefore policy of doctrine of lapse was not applicable. But they wanted to annex Awadh, guys. Therefore, what they said, what the British government said, कि Awadh is not being properly administered by the Nawab of Bengal. So the people of Awadh, they are dissatisfied with the rule of Nawab of Bengal, Nawab of Awadh. Therefore, in order to give them the good administration, in order to give them the proper administration, Awadh will now be administered by the British East India Company. So correct answer will be, guys, ki by declaring the state as maladministered, which was a completely fake thing, they wanted to annex Awadh and the policy of doctrine of lapse was not applicable. Therefore, what they did, they created a whole plot. They created a whole fake scenario that the people of Awadh, they are dissatisfied with the rule of Nawab, so they wanted to change the rule. Therefore, British government will take the rule of the Awadh. So correct answer will be option C, that is the state has been maladministered. Therefore, correct answer will be option C, not option B. Reason is this, guys, कि they have their own biological son, that was Birjis Qadir. So policy of doctrine of lapse was not applicable. Therefore, correct answer will be option C, not option B. Clear to everyone? Then please tell me, because this was a fake news that was spread that people of Awadh, they are dissatisfied with rule of Nawab. Therefore, correct answer will be option C, not option B. I hope, guys, that should be clear to all of you कि why the people, they were dissatisfied. They were not dissatisfied. The whole news was rumored. So their rumor was spread that the people are dissatisfied with the rule. So British East India Company will now administer Awadh for a better administrative things. So correct answer will be option C, not option B. Now, guys, let's move to the next question. Subsidiary alliance that was started in year 1798. This is the story of 1848 and subsidiary alliance that was in 1798. So it was not possible. So around the gap of 50 years it is. So subsidiary alliance was not applicable. Therefore, correct answer will be option C. Now come to the next question. Next question we have कि James Andrew Ramsey was the real name of which of the Governor General or Viceroy? So James Andrews Ramsey, that is the real name of which Governor General of India? James Andrews Ramsey. Guys, this is a very typical question. This came in Chhattisgarh PCS examination. So James Andrews Ramsey, that is the real name of Lord Dalhousie. Lord Dalhousie, that is from 1848 to 1856, he was the Governor General. And Lord Dalhousie, guys, he was the youngest Governor General. Youngest Governor General of India. At the age of just 36 years, he became the Governor General. And he introduced many reforms like this. In 1848, doctrine of lapse, he introduced the policy of doctrine of lapse. That was the main political reason behind revolt of 1857. Other than this, guys, he introduced Public Works Department, PWD. Other than this, Woods Dispatch, first railway that started during his time, postal services started during his time. So that was all goes to the credit of Lord Dalhousie. So correct answer will be option A, that is Lord Dalhousie. That was the real name was James Andrews Ramsey. So correct answer will be option A, that is Lord Dalhousie, youngest Governor General of India. Now come to the next question, कि during the rule of which of the following the Widow Remarriage Act was implemented. So during the rule of which person, which Viceroy or Governor General, Widow Remarriage Act was implemented? Widow remarriage was implemented. Okay, Lord William Bentinck. Guys, we are talking about widow remarriage. We are not talking about the anti-sati system. So widow remarriage, guys, this was in 1856. Now Widow Remarriage Act, that was being drafted and implemented. Drafted during the time of Lord Dalhousie and implemented during the time of Lord Canning. 1848 to 1856 and Canning 1856 to 1862. Therefore, correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Canning, drafted during the time of Lord Dalhousie, and Lord Bentinck, that is anti-sati law, 1829. That was during the time of Lord Bentinck, and Lord Chelmsford 1916 to 1921. So Gandhiji started his political career during the time of Lord Chelmsford in India. So starting of political career of Gandhiji. Starting of political career of M.K. Gandhi in India. That started with 1917 Champaran movement. So that was during the time of Lord Chelmsford. So WRM, that is Widow Remarriage Act, that was being drafted during the time of Dalhousie, implemented during the time of Canning. Therefore, correct answer will be option B, because the question is asking implemented, not drafted. I hope, guys, that should be clear to all of you with the proper explanation and reason. Now let's move to the next question. Now the first railway line was laid down during the period of, it's a easy question for you people, कि first railway line that was laid down during the period of Lord Dalhousie, Lord Curzon, Wellesley or Lytton. Okay, so option A, that is Dalhousie. In which year that was did, guys? So can you tell me the year also? In which year Lord Lytton, sorry, the railway line was being introduced? So can you tell me the year? Can you tell me the year? Okay, that is Lord Dalhousie. That's correct, guys. So in year 1853. So what happened in year 1853? 1853, first railway was started, and that started from Bori Bandar to Thane. Boribandar to Thane, and that was around 34 kilometers in the length. This was being started, and that was started during the time of Lord Dalhousie. So during the time of Lord Dalhousie, first railway line was started from Boribandar to Thane. The name of the station from where the train started, that was Boribandar, and it ended in Thane. Around 34 kilometer was the length of the railway line. Now, Lord Curzon 1899 to 1905, and during the time of Curzon, partition of Bengal, Lord Wellesley started subsidiary alliance. 1798 to 1805. Then Lord Lytton 1880 to 1884. Sorry, Lord Lytton 1876 to 1880. So that is Lord Lytton 1876 to 1880, and during his time period in 1877, first Delhi Darbar. First Delhi Darbar happened, in which Queen Victoria was given the title of Kaisar-e-Hind. Kaisar-e-Hind, that is Empress of India, but Queen Victoria did not came personally to attend this event, but Queen Victoria didn't came personally to attend the event. Did not came personally to attend the event. Therefore, guys, correct answer will be option A. Dalhousie, Lord Lytton, 1877, very famous Delhi Darbar, but Queen Victoria did not came to India to attend the event. Therefore, correct answer will be what? It will be option A, that is Lord Dalhousie. 1848 to 1856 is the time period. 1848 to 1856. So I should write it properly so that you cannot get confused. 1848 to 1856. One second, guys. 1848 to 1856. Eighteen 1848 to 1856, guys. What is happening? Let me see why the board has got freezed. 1848 to 1856, that is the time period. Now let's come to the next question. Let's come to the next question. One second. Now let's come to the next question. कि permanent settlement that was introduced in India during the term of which person? So who was the Governor General when permanent settlement system was introduced? So who was the Governor General when permanent settlement system was introduced? Warren Hastings, Cornwallis, Curzon or Wellesley? Permanent settlement system when it was introduced, who was the Governor General? Guys, when permanent settlement system was introduced, that was introduced in 1793. So that was 1793 and it was introduced by Lord Cornwallis, 1786 to 1793. And this is also known as Zamindari system. This is known as Zamindari system, in which what used to happen, कि zamindars, they became owner of the land and tax has to be deposited by zamindar, and whatever the tax zamindar will deposit, out of that tax, whatever the tax the zamindar will deposit, whatever the tax zamindar will deposit, out of that tax 10/11 will be kept by the British East India Company. कि whatever the tax zamindar will deposit, out of which 10/11 will be kept by British East India Company and 1/11 will be given to zamindar as commission. So zamindar will start atrocities on the farmers so that they should give more and more tax and they should take more and more commission. Therefore, this was called permanent settlement, and in permanent settlement, sunset law was introduced. So in permanent settlement, sunset law was introduced. So sometimes the question comes कि sunset law, it is related to which of the settlement? So that is related to permanent settlement. And in sunset law, there was a rule. In sunset law, there was a rule that date was fixed by the British East India Company that by the time of sunset, that zamindar has to deposit the tax. And if zamindar fails to deposit that tax, the zamindari of that person was sold and was given to some another person. So sunset law was associated with permanent settlement system and it was applicable in Bihar, Bengal and Odisha. So it was applicable in Bihar, Bengal and Odisha. That is 19% of the total British area. 19% of the total British area. Therefore, correct answer will be option B, that is Lord Cornwallis, and he is also called the father of civil services because he started civil services in India. So correct answer will be option B. And the grave of Cornwallis, it is in Ghazipur. So the grave of Cornwallis, it is in Ghazipur. And Ghazipur, it is in UP. So correct answer will be, guys, option B. So I hope guys you people have understood this thing. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Whatever be the genuine explanation and the explanation which is needed for you to understand the things, that has already been given. And if you need any more explanation, you can write in the comment box so that I can explain a bit more. So is that clear to all of you guys? Then please do tell me, then I will be moving to the next question. If you are not clear at any point of this, you can please ask in the comment box. So definitely I will be giving you the answer also. So permanent settlement was introduced during the time of Cornwallis. Now let's come to the next question. Next question is ki who is considered to be the father of local self-government? Father of local self-government, the timer is running, as Ganesh has already given the answer. So guys, next question we have ki who is considered as the father of local self-government? The correct answer is option D, that is Lord Ripon. Local self-government that he started in year 1882, and in example of local self-government, example of local self-government in India right now, it is Panchayati Raj system. Panchayati Raj system. So correct answer will be Lord Ripon, 1880 to 1884. And due to Ilbert Bill controversy, in 1883 you have Ilbert Bill controversy, due to which he resigned from the post and went to England. And according to Ilbert Bill, any European can be tried by Indian judge. Any European can be tried by Indian judge. So that was Ilbert Bill controversy, and it was not acceptable to the British because British considered themselves racially superior than Indians. So how an inferior person can take the trial of a superior one? Therefore this bill created controversy. Therefore finally he quitted the post and went to England. So that was guys Ilbert Bill controversy. So am I not audible to everyone? Okay guys, if I am not able, so am I properly audible to everyone? Right now, am I properly audible? Okay, now I think I should be clear to you all, because then I went to see the mic whether it should not get discharged. Definitely guys. So from last 2-3 days I am not feeling well in the night, so because some of the things, and sir, it did not was okay. Definitely by today I will be posting everything. By today I will be posting everything. Don't worry, Ganesh. By today I will be posting everything. By today itself, because due to the because from last 2-3 days, because of the changing weather condition in Delhi, so I was not feeling totally well, and therefore I used to take medicine so that on the next day I should be properly well to take your session. Therefore, that was the problem that was coming because of the because of the changing weather condition. During night time I was not feeling very well, so I had to take medicines to sleep early so that I should be fresh and available for the next day session. So by today that I will be doing everything. Now guys, let's come to the next question that we have already discussed, the father of local self-government. Now let's come to the next question, ki who among the following leader did not believe in the drain theory of Dadabhai Nehruji? So out of these four, who never believed in the theory of drain of wealth? Who never believed the theory of drain of wealth? Definitely guys, due to the changing weather condition that is happening, not only with me, with maximum of the people, because changing weather condition that may affect your health, so that I have to take medicines, and so that I should be present on the next day to take your session. Now the next question before you is guys, ki who among the following did not believe in the theory of drain of wealth? Okay, let's see the correct answer. So timer is already running, and the correct answer will be guys option D. Why? Because drain theory says that the objective of the British in India is to drain the wealth so that the Britain can become rich. But according to Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, the rule of British is good for Indian Muslims. Reason was this, because through the British rule they are getting the modern knowledge, they are getting the latest knowledge, they are getting the latest things, so their knowledge updation, so the updation of the knowledge is high. Therefore they wanted that ki British rule, it is a boon for Muslims. So it is a boon for Muslims, and Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, he started Aligarh movement and founder of Aligarh Muslim University, and he was the founder of Aligarh Muslim University also. Earlier AMU was Mohammedan Anglo Oriental College. So in 1920 it became AMU. So MAO in 1920 became Aligarh Muslim University. So it is a central university guys, and according to Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, कि British rule, it is a big boon for the Muslims, so that Muslims should get the modern education and come in the mainstream of development. And he always advocated the British rule. Reason was this, he started this Aligarh movement, and it was a reformist movement in nature which was for Muslims. So it was a Islamic reformist. So he was an Islamic reformist. His main objective was to reform the Muslim society. His main objective was to reform the Muslim society. Therefore, correct answer will be option D, that is Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed. Now, what was the symbol of revolt of 1857? So now I think I should be properly audible to everyone. Now I think, guys, I should be properly audible to everyone. What was the symbol of revolt of 1857? Now, symbol of revolt of 1857 was lotus and chapati. Lotus and chapati, guys, the reason was this कि lotus is symbol of purity. Symbol of purity. That means कि the objective of the revolt is pure. And chapati means ki involvement of every section of society to make revolt successful. Therefore, correct answer will be, guys, lotus and chapati. So that was the reason why lotus and chapati was symbol. Lotus and bread. Bread in Hindi it is called chapati. Bread. That not bread that we eat on breakfast. So that is also called in Hindi chapati. In Delhi it is also called fulka. It is also called roti. So that is also called kamal or roti. So that is called kamal and roti, kamal and fulka. So same one thing, multiple names. Okay, so correct answer will be, guys, option A. Now let's move to the next question. Next question we have कि the largest number of soldiers participated in the struggle of 1857 come from which place? So maximum number of soldiers who participated in revolt of 1857, they come from which place? Is it Bengal, Awadh, Bihar or Rajasthan? Okay, the largest number of soldiers who participated in the revolt of 1857 come from which place, guys? See, the maximum number of soldiers who participated in the revolt of 1857, they were from Awadh. So it is said that ki around 75,000 soldiers, they were from Awadh. So around 75,000 soldiers, they were from Awadh. So correct answer will be, guys, option A, B, that is Awadh. Around 75,000 soldiers, they were from Awadh. So correct answer will be option B, that is Awadh. Around 75,000 soldiers, they were from Awadh, in fact. Now, guys, let's come to the next question. Now, next question we have कि Kunwar Singh led the revolt of 1857 from where? So, from where Kunwar Singh led the revolt of 1857? Led the revolt of 1857 from where? Kunwar Singh led the revolt of 1857 from where? Kunwar Singh led the revolt of 1857 from where? So from where guys Kunwar Singh led the revolt of 1857? Okay, so let's see the correct answer. Ganesh is saying A and Naveen is saying C. Guys, correct answer will be option C because he led the revolt from Jagdishpur. And Jagdishpur, it is name of a village. Name of a village that is now located in Bhojpur district. Bhojpur district of Bihar. So led the revolt of 1857 from Bihar, that is from the Bhojpur district, and it is said that he was zamindar of Bhojpur district of Jagdishpur. So he was the zamindar of Jagdishpur. Therefore, correct answer will be option C, that is Bihar. Now come to the next question. Next question guys, we have who was the British Prime Minister during revolt of 1857? So who was the British PM during revolt of 1857? Winston Churchill, Lord Palmerston, Clement Attlee or Gladstone? So who was the Prime Minister of Britain during the revolt of 1857? Revolt of 1857. Guys, during the revolt of 1857, the Prime Minister of Britain was Lord Palmerston. He was the Prime Minister from 1855 to 1858. Governor General was Lord Canning, 1856 to 1862. Then Mughal Emperor was Bahadur Shah II. Bahadur Shah II, who was also called Bahadur Shah Zafar, from 1837 to 1857, and Queen of England. Queen of England was Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria during the revolt of 1857. And when India became independent, the PM was Clement Attlee. The Prime Minister was Clement Attlee, and Winston Churchill called Gandhiji as half-naked saint. He called Gandhiji as a half-naked saint. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is Lord Palmerston. He was the British Prime Minister during the revolt of 1857. So correct answer will be option B, that is Lord Palmerston. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is Lord Palmerston. And guys, before I should proceed to the next question, whatever it is written on the smart board, whatever I am writing on the smart board, is it all visible to all of you? Is it visible to all of you? So whatever it is written on the smart board, is it visible to all of you? So whatever it is written on the smart board guys, is it visible to all of you? It's not clear, so I have to just discuss with the technical team why it is not being cleared. So wait guys for a second, just I will call the technical team to see why it is not being cleared in fact. Now guys, come to the next question. Next question we have, I hope now I should be properly audible. So now guys, next question, ki the freedom struggle of 1857 failed because, hopefully guys the date is not being declared officially by Supreme Court of India. So whenever Naveen there will be the exam, I will update you. Okay, whenever the exam will be there, the date of exam will come, definitely we will take a session on it, but still the date is not cleared from the side of Supreme Court. So hopefully in the next month, or maybe the in next to next month, they can conduct the exam, but the official notification has not came yet. Now the next question guys, we have ki the first freedom struggle of 1857 failed because there was lackness of unity for the purpose of Indian sepoys. Generally native kin supported the British. British soldiers were better equipped and organized rather than Indians, or all of the above. So which of the following reason is guys true regarding the failure of revolt of 1857? So why revolt of 1857 failed? That is the question. Why the revolt of 1857 failed? Guys, if I talk about the failure of the revolt of 1857, that it all failed due to all of the above reasons. So it failed due to the all of the above reason, and plus the educated middle class did not supported the revolt. The educated middle class did not supported the revolt guys, therefore correct answer will be option D, that is all of the above. And once the struggle of revolt of 1857 failed, British government, that British government introduced Government of India Act 1858, and in which rule of British East India Company will end and power will transfer to British Crown. Power will transfer to British Crown. So correct answer will be guys option A. You can add one more point, that educated middle class, they did not supported the revolt of 1857, because according to the middle class people, the British rule is good for India because they are bringing the positive changes in the system of India, whether it's a social system, educational system, political system. So the changes that British East India Company is bringing, it's very positive in nature. Therefore, they did not want to discontinue the changes. Therefore, they every time supported the British rule. Although they were not aware of the drain of wealth and other inside agenda of British East India Company. So correct answer will be guys option D. Plus you can add one more point, educated middle class did not supported the revolt. I hope guys this should be clear to all of you. Now let's move to the next question. Next question guys, in which year the partition of Bengal that was did by Lord Curzon was cancelled? So in which year guys the partition of Bengal was annulled or cancelled? 1911, 1904, 1906, 1907. So in which year the partition of Bengal that was made by Lord Curzon was cancelled? Okay, option C. Oh ho. Guys, first of all, Bengal was partitioned, was divided in 1905 and reunited in 1911, divided by Curzon, reunited by Lord Hardinge II, 1899 to 1905 and 1910 to 1916. Now guys, during the second Delhi Darbar, during second, sorry, not during the second, it was during the third Delhi Darbar. So third Delhi Darbar, what happened? That happened in Red Fort, and George V and Queen Mary was present, and Bengal partition was cancelled, although Bihar and Odisha were separated. Bihar plus Odisha got separated from Bengal. So the size of the Bengal was reduced because Bihar and Odisha, they were separated from Bengal, and it was did in the Red Fort, Delhi, and George V and Queen Mary, they came personally. They were present in the third Delhi Darbar. So they were present in the third Delhi Darbar. In first two Delhi Darbar, the persons for whom this event was created, they were not present. So in the first two Delhi Darbar, that is in 1877, then in 1903 for the accession of Edward VII, both the persons for which the Delhi Darbar was hosted, they were not present. But in the third Delhi Darbar that happened in Red Fort, Delhi, the Queen Mary and George V, they were husband-wife, they were personally present. So correct answer will be guys option A, that is 1911. And in 1905 it was divided. So correct answer will be option A. Okay, so guys, this was about for the option A. Now let's come to the next question. Next question, you have to match the following. So I am on the one side of the screen. Please see the both the list and give me the correct answer. Okay guys, now let's see the correct answer. First of all, Abhinav Bharat. Abhinav Bharat, that was a revolutionary organization that was started by V.D. Savarkar. That will be option 4. Then Anushilan Samiti, Aurobindo Ghosh. Correct answer will be 1. Gadar Party, Lala Hardayal. So correct answer will be option 2. Swaraj Party, that was C.R. Das. So C.R. Das, that is option 3. 4123. 4123. Correct answer will be option D. Correct answer will be option D. Abhinav Bharat, that was associated V.D. Savarkar, Vinayak Damodar Savarkar started. Then Anushilan Samiti, revolutionary organization started by Aurobindo Ghosh and his elder brother Barindranath Ghosh. So Barindranath Ghosh and Aurobindo Ghosh, they were siblings. And in 1907, in 1905, 6 and 7, finally Aurobindo Ghosh left the politics and became saint. Then Gadar Party, Lala Hardayal in San Francisco, and then you have the Swaraj Party that was formed by C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru in 1923. That was against the decision of Gandhiji calling back the non-cooperation movement. So correct answer will be guys option D, that is 4, 1, 2 and 3. Correct answer will be option D. So correct answer will be option D. Now guys, we will be moving to the next question. Next question कि who among the following revolutionary was not hanged in Lahore conspiracy case? That was the killing of the John Saunders. Actually, they wanted to kill James Scott, but by mistake they killed John Saunders. So, who among the following was not hanged in the Lahore conspiracy case? Batukeshwar Dutt, Sukhdev, Bhagat Singh or Rajguru? Now, Lahore conspiracy case was for the assassination. Okay, yes, yes. Guys, correct answer will be option A, that is Batukeshwar Dutt. Batukeshwar Dutt accompanied Bhagat Singh in Central Legislative Assembly, where Bhagat Singh threw two bombs, where Bhagat Singh threw two bombs in vacant space to make the give government here. So, Batukeshwar Dutt was not there. Sukhdev, Sardar Bhagat Singh and Rajguru, they were hanged on 23rd March 1931 in Lahore conspiracy case. That was the killing of ASP Lahore, that was John Saunders. Actually, they wanted to kill James Scott, but in the mistake they killed John Saunders, because James Scott was the SP of Lahore, and in 1928 he ordered lathi charge while protesting against the Simon Commission, in which Lala Lajpat Rai was hit brutally over his head, and due to which he died. So, just to take the revenge of the death of Lala Lajpat Rai, they decided to kill John Saunders, but by mistake, so they decided to kill James Scott, but by mistake they killed John Saunders. So, correct answer will be, guys, option A, Batukeshwar Dutt. He was not hanged. All these three, they were hanged for the Lahore conspiracy case. So, correct answer will be, guys, option A, that is none other than Batukeshwar Dutt. Now, guys, let's move to the next question. Next question is ki who given the famous slogan of Inqalab Zindabad? Now, who gave the famous slogan of Inqalab Zindabad? That is long live revolution. Inqalab Zindabad, that means long live revolution. Long live revolution. Is it Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh, Ashfaq Ullah Khan, Abdul Kalam Azad? So, what will be the correct answer, guys? What will be the correct answer? So what will be the correct answer? Okay, what will be the correct answer? So just my mic was about to discharge, therefore I changed the battery in fact. Okay, the famous slogan Inqilab Zindabad, that was given by Sardar Bhagat Singh. Actually guys, this was given by Maulana Hasrat Mohani. So that was given by Maulana Hasrat Mohani. And it was popularized by Bhagat Singh. So out of this option, Bhagat Singh is given. Ashfaq Ullah Khan said, Sarfaroshi ki tamanna. Sorry, no, Ashfaq Ullah Khan, no, it was for the Ram Prasad Bismil. So Ram Prasad Bismil said, Sarfaroshi ki tamanna ab hamare dil mein hai. So that was a very famous poem of Bismil Azima Badi. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is Sardar Bhagat Singh. Now next question we have ki Chandrasekhar Azad, how he gave his martyrdom. So how he gave his martyrdom, that is Chandrasekhar Azad, how he gave his martyrdom. How he gave his martyrdom guys, how revolutionary Chandrasekhar Azad was, how he gave his martyrdom: by hanging, by stabbing, by bullets in the encounter, and put down in the army jeep. So how Chandrasekhar Azad gave his martyrdom? Now guys, if I talk about the death of the Chandrasekhar Azad, that happened on 27th of the February 1931 at Allahabad. At Allahabad. Now it is called Prayagraj, and it is said that he was in Alfred Park, Allahabad, and this news, the news of the presence of Chandrasekhar Azad was got by British police. And what British police did? British police surrounded the Alfred Park, and the firing started from both the side, and the firing that was started from both the side, and when last bullet was, when he has a last bullet, Chandrasekhar Azad shot himself. And finally gave his martyrdom. So correct answer will be guys option, that is C, by bullets in the British encounter. But he was not killed by the bullet of British. He always used to say that I will be remaining Azad for my lifetime. So he lived as Azad and he died as Azad. That means he was never ever being arrested by British police for any reason. He was never arrested by British police. So finally, when the last bullet was left with him, he shot himself and died on the spot. And once you will go to the Alfred Park, there is a very big people tree in fact is there. So it is said that the encounter between the British police and Chandrasekhar Azad was from that particular tree. So that tree is still there. And now it is known as Chandrasekhar Azad Park. Earlier it was known as Alfred Park. Now, Swaraj as a national demand was made by whom? So, when Swaraj was declared as the objective of Indian National Congress. So, when Swaraj was declared as the objective of INC. And who declared Swaraj as the objective of INC? Is it BG Tilak, that is Bal Gangadhar Tilak, CR Das, Dada Bhai Nauroji, Mahatma Gandhi? So, who declared Swaraj as the objective of Indian National Congress? Guys, in 1906, Calcutta session of INC, who was president was Dada Bhai Nauroji. Swaraj was declared the objective of INC, so that was did by Dada Bhai Nauroji. So Dada Bhai Nauroji declared the Swaraj as the objective of INC. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he was an extremist leader and he never became the president. In fact, CR Das, he was the president in the Gaya session. Mahatma Gandhi 1924 Belgaum session, and CR Das, he was political mentor of Bose. Bose means SC Bose, and he was also called Desh Bandhu. Desh Bandhu CR Das. And Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he started newspaper Maratha and Kesari. Maratha in English and Kesari in Marathi. And also started Shivaji Utsav and Ganesh Utsav. So who was the other extremist leader? See, you have extremist leader Bal, Pal and Lal. Bal means Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Pal Bipin Chandra Pal, Lal Lala Lajpat Rai. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was from Maharashtra. Bipin Chandra Pal, that was from Bengal, and Lala Lajpat Rai from Punjab. So correct answer will be, guys, Dada Bhai Nauroji. Moderate, CR Das, Dada Bhai Nauroji, they were the moderates. In fact, CR Das, when he joined the Congress at that point of time, there was no difference between moderates and extremists. Dada Bhai Nauroji, moderate. Dada Bhai Nauroji was a moderate leader because he was the president in the second session of INC. And moderate phase of INC, that was from 1885 to 1905. So that was the moderate phase of INC 1885 to 1905. I hope it is clear. S. Ganesh. Moderate phase 1885 to 1905, and in 1886, and he was the president of Indian National Congress in the second session of INC. So correct answer will be option C. Now come to the next question. Now, who was the president of Indian National Congress during Surat session? So, who was the president of Indian National Congress during the Surat session? That was in 1907, Dada Bhai Nauroji, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, R.B. Ghosh. Who was the president of INC in the Surat session? Okay guys, the president of Indian National Congress during the Surat session was Ras Bihari Ghosh. Ras Bihari Ghosh. And in this session, this is called Surat split. This is called Surat split, guys. Reason is this, in this Congress was divided into moderate and extremist. So Congress was divided between the moderates and extremists. Now, see, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, he was the president of 1905 Banaras session, in which it was decided to launch the Swadeshi and boycott movement. Dada Bhai Nehruji, 1886 Calcutta session, 1905, then again, sorry, 1906. 1906, that is the Calcutta session again. Gopal Krishna Gokhale, he never became the president of Congress. So, correct answer is Ras Bihari Ghosh. And in Lucknow Pact, 1916, Lucknow Pact, that was 1916. The president was Lucknow Pact, the president was Ambika Charan Majumdar. Ambika Charan Majumdar. So correct answer will be, guys, option D. That is Ras Bihari Ghosh or RB Ghosh. So this was an easy question for you all. So that was an easy question. Now next is the question ki who was first Indian to be elected in the British Parliament? Who was the first Indian to be elected in British Parliament? Now guys, come to the next question ki first Indian to be elected in the British Parliament. So that is Dada Bhai Nehruji. Dada Bhai Nehruji, he was elected from the Liberal Party. Liberal Party in British House of Commons. In British House of Commons. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Dada Bhai Nehruji. Ras Bihari Bose. Ras Bihari Bose in 1912 threw bomb on Lord Harding II. 1910 to 1916, threw bomb on Lord Harding II. That was Ras Bihari Bose, although he fled from the place. Otherwise, he could have caught, then definitely he must have got hanged. So, correct answer will be, guys, option C. Now, come to the next question, who was the founder of the Muslim League? Come to the next question, founder of Muslim League. Founder of this Muslim League. Founder of this Muslim League, Ganesh, it is not option D. We are talking about founders. We are not talking about the one of the most important leaders. Muslim League, that was found on 30th December 1906 at Dhaka. Dhaka was in East Bengal. Dhaka was in East Bengal, which is a Muslim dominated area. So Dhaka, that is in East Bengal, Muslim dominated area, and the founder was Nawab Salimullah and Aga Khan. Nawab Salimullah and Aga Khan. So correct answer will be option A. And Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, that is Aga Khan, Nawab Salimullah and Aga Khan. So both were this, and during the time of Lord Minto II. (1905 to 1910), an objective of Muslim League to protect the interest of Muslims in India. To protect the interest of Muslims in India. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Nawab Salimullah and Aga Khan, and the objective was to protect the interest of Muslim from in India. And Liaquat Ali Khan became the first president of Pakistan, and Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he is called father of Pakistan, and his title was Qaid-e-Azam, that is the great leader. That is great leader. Qaid-e-Azam means great leader. Muhammad Ali, Shaukat Ali, they are popularly known as Ali brothers, who were in the movement of Khilafat. So who were in Khilafat movement? Ali brothers, that is Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali. Muhammad Ali, Shaukat Ali, they were called Ali brothers. So correct answer will be option C. Now guys, in December 1916, both Indian National Congress and Indian Muslim League, they actually, it is Jinnah Tower, that is in Guntur, that I have to see, that is Muslim League. They held their session at, so where the joint session of Muslim League and Indian National Congress was held in December 1916. So in 1916, guys, the both session held in Lucknow. So that is also called Lucknow Pact. And in this pact, guys, moderate plus extremist, they joined hand together, and Muslim League came with INC. And Muslim League came with INC, that is option C, Lucknow Pact. And the president of INC, that was Ambika Charan Majumdar. So president of Indian National Congress was Ambika Charan Majumdar. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, C, that is Lucknow. Now come to the next question, कि the twin principle of Mahatma Gandhi's Ram Rajya. So what was the twin principle of Mahatma Gandhi's Ram Rajya? Ram Rajya means that everyone should be equal, there should be no discrimination between the peoples. So what was the twin principle of Ram Rajya? Abolishment of untouchability and temperance, truth and non-violence, khadi and spinning wheel, right means and right ends. So what was the twin principle of Mahatma Gandhi? So twin principle of Mahatma Gandhi, guys, it is the truth and non-violence. So truth and non-violence, that is the twin principle of Mahatma Gandhi's Ram Rajya. So guys, that will be option B, that is the truth and non-violence. Gandhiji always advocated truth and non-violence. Now, according to Gandhiji, what is non-violence? What is non-violence? A way to attain truth, a way to win political freedom, only way to realize God, and end in itself. So what is, guys, according to Gandhi ji, what is non-violence? So what is non-violence? यानी अहिंसा क्या है? अहिंसा क्यों करते हैं? So why we do non-violence? So what is the objective of this non-violence? So objective of this non-violence, guys, is to attain truth, so that satyagraha can win. Non-violence, that is to attain truth, that you can call satyagraha. That is the objective of this satyagraha. That means कि satyagraha means सत्य के लिए आग्रह, that means to way to attain the truth. So that is the non-violence. Therefore satyagraha and non-violence, they were the major two tools of Gandhiji. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, way to win the political freedom. According to Gandhiji, the objective of politics will be, the politics should be people welfare. So according to Gandhiji, objective of politics will be, objective of politics will be political freedom, that is the welfare of people. Therefore correct answer will be, guys, option A, that is satyagraha. Okay, guys. So students, those who are new to our channel or they have visited the channel for the first time, I will request every one of them to please like and share the video, as well as subscribe to our English Medium Prep by Exampur. Now guys, you should also download our Exampur app so that you can connect with us in a much better way. And there are 6 simple steps to download the Exampur app. First of all, you have to go to Google Play Store. There you have to search Exampur. Once you will search Exampur, guys, so this app will appear like this, and once you will click on install, the app will be installed. And if you are using it for the first time, then you have to register, and once you will click on register, a small window will be open. There you have to fill some basic information of yours, and then you have to click on let's register button, and once let's register icon. Once you will click on let's register icon, your app will be installed, and you can use the free PDFs, knowledge about upcoming sessions, free app sessions, free PDFs of the current affairs. Other than this, information and the prices of the paid batches, upcoming vacancies and notifications. So that is one-stop solution for your all academic concerns. Sometimes app not respond, so that may be some of the due to technical congestion. Just to have tell us, just to have informed us as Ganesh, I will be telling to the technical team to rectify that error. Definitely I will give your remarks to the technical team so that they can rectify the error in fact. So students, with this we come to the end of our today's session, and you must have enjoyed the marathon and found this useful and interesting. So don't forget to like and share the video, as well as subscribe to our English Medium Prep by Exampur. Now guys, this is the session plan of our SSC CGL schedule, and this is the session plan for JCA. But guys, JCA is not only for junior court assistant, it is equally important for rest of your examination. So that was all for the day, guys. Let's meet in the next session to discuss the next important topic. Till then, bye bye everyone, and do take very good care of yourself.